Welcome back, and today we're gonna be talking about Darwin's Game episode 10, and this episode got me by surprise. So like always, let's just jump into it. So episode 10 pretty much is setting up the big war between the 8th clan and the Sunset Ravens, Kanade's clan. And it starts off with Rain pretty much using her talents as an analyst to gather data. She's gathering all the data she can get from the 8th clan headquarters or hideout, or whatever you want to call it. Because if you remember a couple episodes back, after Kanade won the event, pretty much stealing the winnings from the event from Wang, Wang and the 8th clan kidnapped his friend, and his name was Shinosuke, something along those lines. And in this episode, we find out that, they're torturing him, trying to get Kanade's location all the way to where they cut off all his fingers. Now, this was like a rescue mission, right? But it also is the beginning of the war between the two clans. And I feel like with Rain in the guild, or whatever you want to call it, Sunset Ravens is pretty much unstoppable because she's the analyst. She was the analyst for everybody. If anybody wanted information, they will go to Rain because she's like the top dog in gathering information about anybody or anything. So now that she's with the clan, it will behoove her, right, to be exclusive to the clan. So now it's like pretty much Kanade and the whole guild has that, all that information for themselves. So that alone is going to make them a very, very powerful clan. Plus, they pretty much got the #1 player of Darwin's Game, Shiolan. And, even though she didn't come to the raid, even though she was not part of this whole, war, because you got to think about it. If she was in this war, it would be over in 2 seconds. She could probably walk into the 8th clan and wipe them all out in 5 seconds. That's how OP she is. But I'm actually glad that she was not joining this war, because I want to see the Sunset Ravens pretty much take a win without having to rely on her, because she's just next level OP. And I'm pretty sure down the line, the Sunset Ravens are going to have to fight her. So even though she's in the guild, remember, Kanade made her promise that if she's ever going to betray them, to attack him first. So I'm pretty sure that's going to happen. So I'm glad she didn't come along, but the whole plan and everything that happened in this episode was so crazy, I did not see it coming. I thought this episode was going to be a big setup for what's to come, but they went out guns blazing, okay? They went in, the police showed up, and I thought initially that was part of the plan. I don't know if it actually was. I thought like Rain kind of used the police force to create a distraction, but I don't quite think that was the plan. I think they showed up knowing that, the 8th clan is like a terrorist group almost. So I'm pretty sure the police knows about them, and that's why they showed up. It just so happened that it coincided with Kanade's attack. But they used that to their advantage, because now the 8th clan is distracted with dealing with the police, which I gotta say, one of the members, I think his name was Kai, the martial artist, I did not think that dude was gonna go in like that. Like, I thought they were gonna intimidate the police into leaving or something. But no, that dude straight up punched him and took his head off. And Kanade knows that the police have zero chance of arresting anybody from the 8th clan, okay? Simply put, they got sigil powers. The police doesn't even know what they got, what kind of powers they got, or the power scale that they're in. So they're like taking candy from a baby at this point, okay? But the Sunset Ravens are using this to their advantage, and with Rain analytical skills and pretty much using, Sui and Sota being next to the water, as you can see from my background, they have the whole ocean to their disposal. So they're kind of acting like a stealth team, right? They're picking off all the 8th members that are like outside and, wandering around, kind of like a stealth mode. And with so much water, Sui can, control the water, and Sota will freeze it, taking down all those members. So everybody's being useful. And now Shuka, she's on the outside, kind of like recon, right? She's kind of getting everybody's position. And she's the one that gave the phone to Kaname's friend, Shinozuka. Now, I didn't think this was going to happen. I thought it was going to be a straight up, go in, guns blazing, kill everybody, and get the hostage out. But I guess Kanade really wants to prioritize the rescue of the hostage. Like he wants to get the hostage, get him to a safe location, and then from then, the plan will continue. But he planned on doing this by having, Shinozuka join Darwin's game, which I thought it was a big, character change for Kanade. Because if Shinozuka joins the game, he pretty much is guaranteed to, be involved in this death game. And he probably would have joined Sunset Ravens, but I thought that was going to be like the last resort. I didn't think Kanade wanted anybody, especially his close friends, to join this game, especially since some of them already died due to this game. 2 of them, if I'm correct. So I didn't think he was going to do this. So I saw this like it's a big twist. And now the bigger twist is that when Shinozuka gets his sigil power from joining the game, that dude had an OP, OP sigil power. And I thought it was kind of funny because, Kanade sent him the link and he accidentally hung up because he has no fingers. And you got to think, if you're in the brink of being killed, you're probably nervous. You probably can't control your emotions. You're probably trembling. And Kanade is over here talking about a game. So you're like, are you serious? I'm about to get killed and you're talking about a game? He doesn't know what it means to join Darwin's game. So, he probably was thinking, what the hell is Kanade doing? He's going to get me killed. And he accidentally hung up. I was kind of like frustrated. I'm like, bro, this is a life or death situation. But hindsight is 2020. I knew if he would have accepted the game invite, he would have gotten a sigil power and he would have had a fighting chance. And that he did, because the sigil power acted like a force field, right? Like he could have, remember the guy shot him and he was able to stop the bullet. And on top of that, he's able to fling everybody around. So his sigil power would have been OP and great addition to Kanade's clan. But sadly, my dude went against Wang. And as we know, Wang's ability is kind of like, one is being able to cut anything. Because he cut up all those policemen like it was butter, including the steel door that they were trying to get through. I think they were using that as a, testament on how powerful the sigil abilities are, because the police is trying to use like a saw to break the steel door open and they're taking forever. Meanwhile, Wang just cut it up like it was nothing and cut up all the police. So that should tell you how OP the sigil powers are. But, Shinozuka didn't know any better when he went against Wang. One, he doesn't know what his sigil powers are, or he doesn't even know anything about sigil powers to begin with. He just knows he has this ability, and I guess with all the stress and, trying to defend himself, he was able to activate it like second nature and kind of defend himself. But Wang, he can teleport, within a range, and then with the speed he's got, he's able to cut you up, and man, that's what he did with Kanade. Now, I want to say something, right? Because when they were going over the plan, Kanade, he still does not want to wipe out the 8th clan. He wants to go in and rescue the hostage. He doesn't want to massacre anything. But now the rules have changed. Now he saw what they did to his friend. I mean, they shoved him up into a freaking box, okay? And you see, Kanade, he's breaking down. So I think it's going to go down. I think this is the character development that we're going to get from Kanade. He's going to flip that switch and he's going to kill every single person in that room. That's my personal theory. I think that's exactly what's going to happen. And I can't wait because I didn't expect this episode to be this good. And we're coming to the end of the season. So it's only going to get better, I think, from now on. So I want to see the next episode. Definitely looking for the next episode because I think Kanade is going to take his gloves off and he's going to kill literally every single person in that building that's associated with the 8th clan. I think Kanade is going to be a big deal after this because, man, you just killed this dude's friend in cold blood after he thought, he was safe. Wang, I feel sorry for you, bro, but I think your days are numbered, okay? Now, let me know what you thought of this episode. I really like this episode. Can't wait for the next episode. So like always, go ahead and leave a like, subscribe, and I will see you on the next episode.